Good morning, everybody. This is B.S. Racheti. We are going to start with the slide number 2, that is lecture number 1 of mechanical system engineering. Prior to that, whatever we have seen in the last video, just we'll have the brush up or just reminders, whatever we have just discussed. So we have seen it in brief. There are total 6 numbers of units, and the objective of the course. What are the objectives of the course? What are the outcomes of the course? So what are the units? Unit 1 is introduction of energy sources and its conversion. I'm going to take a little detail here. Energy sources: thermal energy, hydropower energy, nuclear energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, hydrogen energy, biomass energy, and tidal energy. Grades of energy: numericals on efficiency calculation of thermal power plant. And the second part of the unit 1 is energy conversion devices, introduction to pump, compressor, turbines, and windmills, etc. So, simple numerical on power and efficiency calculations. So in this slide number 2, and there will be so many slides for this unit number 1. I have prepared the slide of 10 to 15 minutes of each. So it will be 8 to 10 slides for the unit 1 and like that for other units also. So we are going to study in detail about the unit 1, introduction to energy sources and its conversion. Hence from slide number 2, and then unit 2, we have seen this introduction to thermal engineering. Unit 3, vehicles and their specification. Unit 4, vehicle systems. Unit 5, introduction to manufacturing processes. And unit 6, engineering mechanisms and their applications in domestic appliances. So, and we have seen the various references books and various references. There may be other more books also which we can refer. So these are the most important from the examination point of view or from the syllabus point of view. These are the reference books you can refer. Okay, so this was discussed in our last video. Now we are going to see with the next slide for this slide number 2. We can say lecture number 1 and unit number of unit 1. The first topic is energy sources and types. So I will just go little fast because you have already studied some part of it in your last 11th or 12th standards. So we are going to start this with energy. So what as you know, energy is defined as the capacity to do work. Unit of energy is, or even work and heat is also same and is in terms of joules. So in one of the slides, we are going to study what are the units and dimensions, what are the units and their conversions. And so just here, just remember that the unit of energy, heat, work is joules. Energy can be divided into 2 main parts: primary energy source. So what are the primary energy source? Coal, nuclear energy, petroleum, natural gas. It means that whatever we find in the nature, from the earth, we are getting this coal, nuclear energy, that is from uranium, petroleum, natural gas, etc. And these are defined as the primary energy sources. And second one is a second energy source that is obtained from primary energy source, that is heat, steam, thermal, electricity, which we obtain from the primary energy source. So primary energy source is found in nature, exhaustible, that is non-renewable, that is conventional, and that is means it is going to deplete with respect to time. Primary energy sources, when processed, converts into secondary energy. So energy can be defined with just told. So what are the types of energy we have seen? Primary energy, secondary energy, commercial energy, non-commercial energy, non-renewable energy, and renewable energy. So energy main parts are primary energy and secondary energy source, and they can be further divided into commercial, non-commercial, non-renewable, renewable source. So what is the primary energy? Main source of energy. It is the main source of energy. Examples I just told: natural gas, coal, petroleum, nuclear energy. Secondary energy, which is derived from the primary energy, that is heat, electricity, and steam. In next slide, slide we are going to see what are the primary and secondary sources, how they are derived from primary. Commercial, which is sellable, that is electricity is sellable, petroleum is sellable, and non-commercial energy, which is available plenty in nature and is not sellable, free of cost: firewood, animal dung, agriculture waste, or biomass. So these are the non-commercial energy sources or non-commercial energy. Non-renewable. Now you keep it in mind. Non-renewable energy source, also called as a conventional source of energy, and it is exhaustible. You just keep it in mind. Non-renewable energy source is a conventional source of energy, and it is exhaustible. So here written I have exhaustible or conventional. So examples of this non-renewable energy is thermal energy, nuclear energy, diesel energy, and gas energy. Whereas the renewable energy sources are the one which are available plenty in the weather, atmosphere, non-exhaustible or non-conventional. Examples are solar energy, hydro energy, wind energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, fuel cells. So solar energy obtained from sun, hydro energy from water, wind energy means available from wind, tidal means the energy available from the sea tides, and geothermal energy is the energy available from the earth crust, you can say, and fuel cells, the energy available from the cells, chemical reaction which will be taking place. Okay, so now we'll see what is the commercial and non-commercial energy. Commercial energy, the energy sources that are available in the market for a definite price are known as commercial energy. By far, the most important parts of commercial energy are electricity, coal, and refined petroleum products. Means refined products, you can say petrol, diesel. So you are going to take at the cost of money. Non-conventional commercial energy, the energy sources that are not available in the commercial market for a price, are classified as non-commercial energy. Non-commercial energy sources include fluids such as firewood, cattle dung, and agriculture waste. They are often ignored. So renewable energy. So I'm going just again elaborating the points from the last slide. Renewable and non-renewable energy. Renewable energy is the energy obtained from the sources that are essentially inexhaustible. Examples of renewable sources are wind power, solar power, geothermal energy, tidal power, and hydroelectric power. See figure. We'll see the figure. The most important feature of the renewable energy is that it can be harnessed without the release of harmful pollutants. Means with the use of wind, solar, or geothermal, tidal, or hydraulic, the pollution is very, very less. Whereas in case of non-renewable energy is the source of conventional fuel, which called as coal, oil, and gas, which are likely to deplete with respect to time, and they are with the release of harmful pollutants. Okay, so now from the figure it is clear. So what are the renewable and what are the non-renewable sources? Biomass, solar. This is the biomass obtained from the dung, etc., animal waste. You can say atmosphere from the waste. Then solar, geothermal just told from the earth, within the earth, whatever the heat is available in the earth surface underground, so that can be utilized for the electricity or other purposes, heating purposes. Wind, that is the available from the air. Water available from this, you can say rains. So renewable sources are non-renewable sources of energy are nuclear, oil, coal, and natural gas. Okay, so grades of energy. So what are the grades of energy? They can be defined in two ways. That is high grade energy and low grade energy. High grade energy is the energy, the molecules of these particles or the particles that store these forms of energy are highly ordered and compact and thus considered as a high grade energy. Means they are, you can say, uh, connected, or connectivity is so high, and they are bonded in small space. Means that is, they are compact. They are called as a high grade energy. High grade energy like electricity is better used for high grade applications like melting of metals rather than simply heating of water. So these are the high grade energy. Low grade energy, that is it is in a scattered form. Heat is a low grade energy. The molecules in which this kind of energy is stored, air and water molecules, are more randomly distributed than the molecules of the carbon in a core. This disordered state of the molecules and the dissipated energy are classified as a low grade energy. Okay, so this much is about the part one, you can say, of unit one. What are the energy? What are the types of energy? How they are defined? And we just saw. So based on that, some quiz or some questionnaires are there. We'll see these. So far, we have seen what is the energy and what are its types and grades. So we have some MCQs, quiz questions on the topic we studied. So first one is a conventional source of energy is. Now I'm not going to give the answer. You just go through these slides and write the answer. The energy which will be never exhausted are called as primary energy sources are, commercial energy are. Then the molecules of the substance are compact in high grade, low grade, both, none of the above. Solar energy is renewable, non-renewable, commercial, under. So descriptive questions will be asked on this. Define energy and explain types of energy sources. What is the commercial and non-commercial energy? Compare renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. What do you mean by grading of energy? Explain in brief. References: Engineering Thermodynamics by P.K. Nag, Power Plant Engineering by Dum Kondwar, and HTTPS YouTube. You can refer this also for video. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can just put it in the contact me, or just reply to this mail. My mail ID I will just give you. Okay, thank you very much.